Hey everybody, it's Blue Duckie. I'm here with another Toy Talk, and I'm joined again by Max.
Hey, Max here. We got a lot of toy and doll news. This is going to be a big episode like old school Toy Talk.
Yep.
So give it tons of thumbs up, please.
Yep, and let's get started. The first picture we have is the Cuckoo Harjuku, and this is a doll that comes with a playset, the first playset for the Cuckoo Harjuku dolls.
I really love the style of the playset. The sun, the happy sun and clouds.
Mm-hmm.
The little panda jukeboxes, I guess. I don't know.
They're cute. Super cute.
Even the style of the speakers. I just love the style oozing out of this playset. Now the doll... Wait, not the doll. We can still discuss the doll, though. Doll looks okay. I think those are painted legs, though.
Yes.
So that's a downside, and her outfit's not the coolest. Although I really like her boots with the chrome front and this. Is it a star on the front?
They kind of look like spikes.
I like the boots a lot.
Yeah, they're cute.
What do you think of the doll?
I like the doll. For those who don't know, the Cuckoo Harjuku girls, G is pretty much Gwen Stefani, and this is something that she would wear, I think. So, I think it's pretty cool. Anyway, we have a lot of pictures, so...
Okay, sorry.
Let's not dally. Next picture is Starfire and Darkfire.
I think so.
Her sister. They're making her sister into a doll.
This is ugly for me because they're doing the painted on arms and legs. Yep. And you're only going to be able to get her in a 2-pack. And whenever Mattel does any type of play set 2-pack, they skimp on the details a little bit.
Yeah.
So she looks good still. I can't deny she looks cool, but the painted on stuff, Mattel loves to go back to painted on stuff. Like the Cuckoo Harjuku G doll just a second ago.
Are those made by Mattel?
Yeah.
I didn't think they were made by Mattel.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
They took away Ever After High slot, and I'm just kidding. That may be a whole nother topic for another episode, but they're not really making Ever After High. There's still some stuff that hasn't come out yet, but
next we have a picture of. Well, I'm just if we take 5 minutes for each picture, this is gonna be an hour.
All right,
so
but I'm sure you guys might want to talk about that in another episode. If you do, comment below.
There's a Hawkgirl.
The action figure, and I still think she might be the Comic-Con exclusive. I really like the figure.
The doll or the
doll? No, not the figure.
Action figure is pretty cool.
Because they could do something really cool with her and her wings.
So here we have some Bunchems, DC superhero girls. These are kind of interesting. I think you make them, maybe?
Yeah.
They're kind of weird.
Oh, my ugly.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Especially these ones.
So they're making Fashems for DC superhero girls.
Which is great for me. This is a good. But we can never find Fashems. We have a hard time finding Fashems. Every once in a while we find them at our Target. But all the new stuff, I don't know where people get them. So
next we have My Little Pony. They're going to have the prequel to the My Little Pony movie is a book. Stormy Road to Camelot.
Book or comic or graphic novel or something. I really like the image on the front.
Yeah. That
new character, I can't wait. I really have high expectations for the My Little Pony movie. I think it's going to be great.
Yeah. It looks good. The toys look pretty cute. There is a sea pony Pinkie Pie. And then we have this character whose eyes, if you look at the picture on the right, the eyes are not right.
Like derpy? Derpy muffins? Or?
They're... the art, her eyes are cute, but then if you look at her, they should have had the eyes going the same direction. They're both going the wrong direction. So, That looks a little funny. I have Guardians of Harmony Daring Do Dazzle.
I think you could get this on Amazon right now if you want.
And then there is the Canterlot Castle for the movie. And this has a little figure of Princess Celestia and the villain. Here's Guardians of Harmony Applejack. And this My Magical Princess Twilight Sparkle, which is kind of creepy. It looks really scary.
It's cool too, but...
No, it's scary. It's creepy.
Okay.
Yeah. And this is kind of creepy too. Like, the face is weird. It's like each side of her head is flat and then they...
Here's my thoughts on the My Little Pony plushies. The whole idea was the toy to have brushable hair. And you're going to make a plushie with these stringed hair. And this is going back to all those older My Little Pony, the cheaper ones. They should have good hair. Mm-hmm. The whole idea of the original toy was the nice hair that you could comb.
Yeah.
And brushables.
So here's a figure with the villain. Well, I think who's the villain from the movie. Which this looks like T-Rex, like related to T-Rex in some way, maybe. Like just his overall design reminds me of T-Rex.
And this is like a leak from like the Chinese eBay, I forget what it's called. And this is like a new line they're having. I really like it. Look at all the image.
Yeah, I really like it too.
If this is like a general release, that's a really good paint job for like a... Mm-hmm. It looks like a special Comic-Con special, but it might just be a regular release pony.
Well, it's cute. I like it. I hope they do it like...
I hope the paint job looks that great on
the
real release.
And then here is another Twilight and Spike.
Twilight and Spike sing to each other, I think.
Oh, that's cute. So, some Build-A-Bear news here.
Well, I guess it's not new, but World Turtle Day free Dimension X spacesuit. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, hasn't this already passed, though?
Probably.
And some Transformer bears.
And I think this is my absolute ugly for the episode. Mm-hmm. What's going on, Build-A-Bear? We've been covering Build-A-Bear a long time in Toy Talk too, and some of the stuff they've been doing recently, it's just like overall cheapness to everything lately. This just looks so cheap and weird and funky.
They've been doing a lot of this printed on stuff.
Yeah, it's like the whole industry is like, oh, we're not expanding into new customers, so let's make the money we can on the existing and make everything cheaper. This just looks horrible.
So I'm guessing that other one was Optimus Prime and this is Bumblebee.
Yeah, it just looks really
weird.
Bad. Even the design with if it was a good fabric, but this is just the cheap, like you said, cheap printed on fabric. Unfortunately, this is a trend in the toy and doll manufacturers too, is printed on clothing. They print on everything to keep it cheaper.
Oh, this next thing is definitely not on the cheap.
No.
This is like so detailed.
This I got this specifically for Duckie. When I saw it in my email, I was like, oh my goodness, she's gonna go crazy for this.
This picture, at first I was like, why is he sending me screen caps of the movie? Like, why?
That looks more detailed than the movie.
This is a figure.
Hot Toys.
Hot toy figure of Toothless, and it's absolutely stunning. Is like some size comparison next to an apple. But that apple looks really small to me for some reason. I don't know. But this is so cool. All the detail that went into that. It looks good from every angle.
You want this?
I don't collect figures like this that like aren't movable. It's really, really cool, but I don't know where I'd put it, so I don't think I would want it. But it's really cool.
You still want the one that's on your radar for Hot Toys. You don't. We wouldn't be collecting a bunch of them, but I think she really wants Baby Groot still.
Baby Groot is like the only one I want.
Okay.
The only one. So next we have some Tangled series toys. Here's Rapunzel and Cassandra doll set.
And this is on my good for dolls. Like, I mean, they're more budgets 2-pack, but they have like nice little different looks in the eyes, and they look a little bit still articulated, cloth clothes. This is budget done right. I love the 2-pack. I love the different expressions. I want to see this more in dolls, more different.
This one you should really like. It says it has 16 articulation points. So this one's super articulated.
And these are Disney Store dolls. I love just the little different eyes and everything. Makes it more dynamic. Here's a little play set.
This is a journal play set. Opens up.
We still have not watched an episode. We gotta watch this. What's wrong with us, Duckie? Don't you want to see Tangled the series?
I've been watching a lot of stuff lately.
Okay.
Too much stuff to watch, not enough time. Anyway, here's the figure playset, which I don't know who. Well, obviously the one girl's Cassandra, but I don't know who the other horse is, or that guy. I think it's a guy. It looks like a blacksmith.
I'm glad Tangled's getting a series, because that's really, before Frozen, that really started the quality 3D and musical coming back.
Here's some plushies for it. Here's a plushie of the chameleon.
Have
and the
viewers watched this series yet? Please comment below if it's good.
Some Star Wars collectibles.
No, these are available on Disney Store right now. Guess the price, Duckie, just for Boba Fett.
Just for Boba Fett?
This is life size.
Life size?
From Hot Toys. These are all life size. Yes.
Hot Toys has Disney Store things?
Yes.
I'm confused. Is it
Sideshow Collectibles and Hot Toys are basically the same thing.
I'm confused. Is it sold on Hot Toys or is it sold on the Disney Store website?
I don't know if it's sold on both, but it's definitely on Disney Store.
But it's a hot toy.
Oh, you didn't get to the... You're avoiding the question. The price.
How tall is it?
Life size.
How tall?
I don't know. The size of Boba Fett in the movies.
Like 6 foot
the actor.
tall? 6 foot tall?
I don't think... Maybe close to 6 foot, yeah.
And it's a hot toy?
Yes.
Does it move?
I didn't go that far. Just guess.
I don't know. Like $500.
What? Way more.
Way more?
This is
2,000.
A Hot Toys.
2,000.
Way more.
Well, I guess. Just tell me.
8,500. 8,500.
8,500?
Yes. And then the Han Solo and Carbonite. And R2-D2.
Are those also life size?
Yes.
R2-D2's life size?
Yes.
Where do people have room to put those things?
This is for hardcore collectors.
Okay. So next up we have Monopoly. And then the Tsum Tsums. And then here are some really cute little blind boxes. Creatures. Some sushi.
Sushi key rings.
Yep. And then there are these pint-sized heroes science fiction. And then Digimon plush.
Digimon's getting a lot of love in the blind bag toy community right now.
Yeah, I like Digimon. They're pretty... the plushes are okay. They're like normal quality for that sort of thing. Then we have these awesome Dr. Seuss mystery minis.
This style is some of the best stuff Funko's done for the mystery minis. They really look good.
I really like Dr. Seuss, so I think it's good. The characters are awesome. Then we have this Hanazuki full of treasures.
I have no idea what this is.
I think these are what they look like.
Well, there's like, I guess there's a series to it. I don't know.
A blind
If
box?
anyone knows about Hanazuki, please comment below.
Some kind of like...
They had other toys too, but I didn't include it. I should have.
And then here we have a Pirates of the Caribbean Pops.
Which we might go see the movie tomorrow.
Wait, this is like a...
Oh, It's a
this
spoiler.
is a spoiler, and I haven't even seen it.
Oh, no.
You spoiled this for me. I cannot believe you just did that. I didn't even notice it said that until just now.
Well, we just spoiled for... Maybe we should cut this part out.
No. No.
People might be mad.
Everyone's going to know.
It's my fault?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, viewers.
I'm upset. You should be sorry to me. And here is the car. A car.
Wait, no, you're so mad. You're going past stuff.
What?
I'm sorry. Sorry, everybody. And then this is by Sphero. Remember they did the real BB-8 with the
yeah.
That you can use on your iPhone.
Is a remote control car?
So it's like $300, but I'm assuming you can control it with your iPhone.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Here's some Sleeping Beauty Sims. Wait, is it Sleeping Beauty?
Yeah.
There's a rabbit in there, so I was kind of confused. Okay, so here we have the Squishables. You pick one. You go ahead first.
I like the fox with the cookie.
I pick Fox too. Next one.
I will go with the narwhal with the golden horn.
Yeah, mine's favorite's narwhal.
Oh, and something about that narwhal. It's the 10th anniversary of Squishables.
Oh, that's cool. So I'm gonna pick first. I'm going with the cell phone.
I'm going with the carousel Squishable.
And then this one. Oh, this one's the hard one, but I think I like the one on the left, that like foxy creature.
Fennec fox.
Yeah.
And then there's the deer.
I like the deer too, but I go Fennec fox.
Me too.
Cool. So, even though we're never probably gonna have, like, well, shouldn't say never say never, but, this is coming before we'll ever see it in a movie, is a book, right?
Which just proves it's a great idea. You want to read this book?
Yeah. Ever After High meets Monster High. So the crossover is happening just in the book first. So that's exciting.
It's great news for fans.
Yeah. Like even for Ever After High, it seems like even though the dolls have slowed down, the books seem to be coming out fairly often. If
you guys ask for it in the comments, we'll do a special video on what we're thinking is going on with Ever After High now. But we don't want to be too much of a downer all the time. But it's not in production. The stuff they released months ago is like the final stuff. That it has to be.
Okay, and the last thing for this toy talk is this kind of like a viewer question and answer panel that's also a shout out to. I went ahead and grabbed some viewers who are asking questions and we'll go through them. The first one is for Farah Lily. She asked, my question is for both of you. What were some of your favorite toys growing up? Do you want to answer it first or should I?
I used to collect a lot of Star Wars figures. I had a Godzilla figure that was really cool. And then I had these real little guys with magnets on their feet, and they had these little motorized vehicles, and I forget what they were called, and they were some of my favorites. I basically got a lot of clearance stuff because my mom was a great mother, but she loved to get was on clearance.
Yeah.
So, but I had a lot of fun with toys growing up.
Yep. My favorite toys growing up would be My Little Pony, the original Wave 1 My Little Ponies, that I think they were handed down from my sisters, and then I had a lot of Barbies too growing up. But my like favorite plushie that I like took everywhere with me, it was this yellow bear. It actually is called the Wuzzle, and it was Butter Bear. That's what its name was. It's a yellow bear with butterfly wings and little antenna.
Oh. Cool.
I think that's actually what the character's name was too, because it was like books and stuff called the Wuzzles. So, next one is the Mommy and Gracie Show Lover. And this is a question for you. You can go ahead and
Okay, thanks for asking me a question. And if you guys want Q&A to keep going, it's really up to you guys. You got to ask questions down below for future episodes. But this one says, how do you feel about Monster High now? And all I could say is huge missed opportunities. There's so much things they could be doing. The Monster Family that's coming out. Duckie's a fan of some of the little siblings. But, oh, Dracula. It upsets me so much how they have Dracula coming out, his first doll. It should be an event. It should be an amazing doll, and it's not there. So I just think huge missed opportunities with Monster High. Thanks for your question.
Next question's from Cartoon Lover 44. They said, great toy talk again, guys. Super excited for all new Starfire doll. She's gorgeous. Gotta agree with Max. On the other two, though, they're not distinctive enough. Monster High pre-reboot used to do a great job of making each doll distinctive from anything we'd seen before, but you could still recognize the character it was portraying. Super fun that you got started with the Zelf, Duckie. I love my Zelf collection. I wish I could expand it more. So sad they're not sold in the States anymore. And she has a few questions. Number 1, what is your favorite Zelf? My favorite Zelf. That's a hard question. It's really hard. I'm gonna go with Ruby, Julie, the Ruby Zelf, or I cannot remember which way. Like the Ruby, the
Julie, yeah.
Yeah, Julie. Just because it was my first one that I found limited edition in the stores. It was really, really exciting. Like finding a limited edition in the store. And like it was a good memory. So, but I also really like Cleo because I like Egyptian things, and that's an Egyptian Zelf, the Pharaoh Zelf. So, what is your favorite Zelf?
I like Noodles, the dragon one, and I like Manny the Moose. There's just like so many going through your head, and I forget some of the names, but there's a lot of great ones.
Yeah, but is your favorite? So those two.
Yeah.
Okay, so question number 2: who's your favorite character in Monster High and in Ever After High? In Monster High, my favorite character, I think my favorite character was Ghoulia, and in Ever After High is Cupid, even though technically she is originally from Monster High. But those are my 2 favorite characters.
I do like Raven a lot. I like Maddie in Monster High. I do like the reboot, the movies. I like Draculaura.
Okay. And third question: are there any toys you didn't collect that you regret not getting because now they're expensive? There's not really anything off the top of my head that I can think of. What about you?
Some pull-ups from years ago, which were really cool. If you don't get them right away, they're impossible. Or like the first limited edition Disney Store Elsa. You have one. You have the second release, but the first one with the blue dress, you're okay with it though.
Yeah, I'm not like. I don't get a lot of the limited edition ones from Disney Store just because, I mean, the characters I'll like, but they're kind of big and I don't do a lot with them because I like to keep them in the box, so I don't.
Yeah, we stopped buying them. We got a few and then we kind of like, it's too big and it takes up a lot of space, and you don't really take it out of the package.
Yeah. Well, personally, I don't, but so I think that's it for this toy talk.
It ran really long. If you stayed till the end, please comment that you did that at the end so we know.
Okay, thank you guys so much, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.